Ha! Greetings, Maborka. Shalom, salam to everybody out there. Silos Konga. Once again, I'm here. Let me see. Okay, so this is my practice moment here. I'm just practicing here at the house. Um, you know, I can make a little noise, a little louder this time because no one's here. I do need to tune these drums. So earlier, I've been practicing a little, and so remember, this is my practice. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I've watched a lot of lives, and a lot of it pre-recorded and stuff like that. But I'm sure that during the process of practicing, you're going to make mistakes. I mean, that's the purpose of it, right? To tweak those mistakes and stuff like that. So you know, I've been practicing, you know, I've been and one thing about drums and drummings, there's rudiments, there's rules and regulations they call rudiments that comes with it. It helps develop your style of playing. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of it been documented and put in manuscripts. Buddy Rich, a lot of Gene Krupa, a lot of artists now has put a lot of these rudiments and studied it and classified some of the stuff they've been doing in Africa and in other indigenous countries for eons and eons. But now it's documented. You know what I'm saying? So like any other instrument, you have to learn the basics. The one is hitting, learning how to get the tone out of right. So you got your bass tone. And if I lift it up, you can hear that better. And you got the muffle. And hey, yeah. Right? So you hear those tones, you know. So it's learning how to, you know, use those tones and make your musical expression on the percussion. And so and a lot of it, when you get to know it, and then the inspiration comes in, then you get to use it in a very colorful and in your personality, in your way. Now, in front of rudiments, you know, you got this single row tone. So I kind of like and you start off slow, and then little by little you can, you know, and speed it up. But I like to practice mid, not too slow, not too fast, just like a comfortable mid. Right? One, and there's a single, right? And then to practice to strengthen your hands, I like to 4 times. So you get the, you know, the balancement, the independency, and the strength on both hands. So, you know, I'm right-handed. I practice on my left, my weakest. So I try to pay extra attention to my left. Right? That's a good practice. Then we have what you call the double stroke row. And that's it. Right? Right? 5-stroke row, which is what? So right? It's a 1, 2, right? So that's that. Okay. 7 will be 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, right? And so it's 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 7 is the last one. Right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, it's my cousin, Carmen. Man, you show that Carmen, what's up? It's my cousin. Man, I miss my family. It's from my father's side. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So those are the strokes. You got the 9-stroke row, which is 1, 2, 3. Right? So you got the 5, 7, and 9. Right? Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear. And then you have paradiddles. I use a lot of paradiddles and double paradiddles. I'll explain the difference. So the paradiddles. There's a paradiddle. That's a to do a paradiddle. Practice it. Like I said, this is my practice. I'm gonna make mistakes. So it's a consistency. So that I like to really do it on here. Right? 2 down. Right? That's paradiddle. Double paradiddles. It's not like a 6/8 to the paradiddle. I'm sorry, they keep it cold in this house, and I'm always with a cold. So it's double paradiddle. So you can think 6/8 on the double paradiddle. That's the trick that I use. Hey. Right? Double paradiddle. And one last one, because there's many more. There's Ramamaku. There's many more. I have a book, and I would like to put the book in the description, and I would try to do that. But there's many more parrots, but those are the more basic ones that I use. The other one, the last one, is what you call a flammable, and it. So I use that a lot. It's a racket. Flat. These are flat. So parallel, so it's a flammable. So I use that a lot. Okay. So those are exercises, and of course you get to know your instrument. And claves, the clave. right? And ba, 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 and ba, 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 ba. And this one. It's a good variation. Yeah. So the lot of ones that I use a lot. Okay, my secret is I do the reggae ones. Right, and of course the. So in my head, it's what's going on. It's the clock. And another one, in clave, and I gotta keep the clave in my head with the what they call the kata. Yeah. So we're gonna do it instant. So I call it out. Single. Double. Partero. Double. Framentero. That's a little sloppy. You get the idea? So those exercises coming in. Yeah. That's when those exercises come. Okay. Those. And then of course, one of the first, always practice your basic, with yourself. And you try to get the sound. I'm muffling and I'm hitting. You can. It's under practice. This is a mano secreta. That's that changuito. That Taguira does with the finger. Right? Practice. I need to develop that a little more. Like I said, I'm perfect with this hand. I've been practicing a lot. That's another way you can roll too, is using the palm and this. So, and people, you can do the double stroke roll like that. I use my palm speed. Okay, so that's and then again, you lock onto some type of rhythm. And I use a lot of wait so. Okay? And then Giovanni, I noticed there's a lot of like 6 a.m. That's an exercise. Actually, Toros Lumbamba showed me that. Great percussion from the Congo, Lumbamba. And yeah, he showed. I knew it before, but the way he showed me was a little more easier for me to learn it. So he did. It's a good exercise. Very good exercise. One that I learned from Giovanni, and I'm not gonna give all my secrets, but one I learned from Ed. That's going in 2 ways, five, right? Another one from Toros, which is very important because I've noticed a lot of Hispanic percussionists have a hard time switching over from the they're into on top of it, then going. So I use it as an exercise, but I also use it in some of the songs that I do in some of my play. Right? Estamos ahí, comparsa. Vamos a comparsa. So, those variations. Very important when you practice rhythms like that because it shows you how to think a different way. You know what I'm saying? Shows you how to think a different way. Say, Setting up. So that's that. So that's what I wanted to get out here doing the practice a little bit and maybe share a little exercises that you can do. Yeah. You know, djembe, you're gonna hit it differently, of course. Conga, you gotta I hit a lot of time like a djembe. Pero conga, you hit the center. Yeah. Djembe is different, and then you can hit the. Also, I think like a kick drummer too. That's the last thing I want to say is that you know, as a kid. Yeah, I'm making a lot of stuff up, but that's how it is. See that how it comes in? There. Right there? when you put in all the rudiments in there. See what I'm saying? And you use it because you're now aware of it and you use it. That's what it is. Okay, well, anyway, wadu, ciao, and bienvenido. Peace.